This is the probe that you stick in your meat, and you want to put it through the middle here. It's about like that. Connect the other end of your probe in the hole here, and you want to turn this on, and you want to switch this one to on as well. Every time you turn this on, it's going to be on Celsius, so you need to press the mode button to turn it to Fahrenheit. And we're going to choose our meat here. We have veal, hamburger, pork, turkey, chicken, fish, beef. So we're going to choose the beef for these delicious looking steaks here. You can choose if you want it well, medium, medium rare, rare. So we're going to do medium. It's telling us that the current temperature is 37 degrees and our target temperature is going to be 160 degrees. So you can pick the steak up with prongs while the thermometer is inserted into the steak. So it's telling us right now that the current temperature is 71 degrees and our target is 160. So the thermometer sits over here, while the heat-resistant cord sits over here in the pan. So you can also take this with you up to 65 feet. I just flipped them and it says we're at 114 degrees right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven to finish cooking. You just want to make sure that you're careful to not get this too close to the heat. So we're at 129 degrees after I just put them in the oven. So it's beeping, telling us that it's ready to come out. So I was a little slow getting it out, so it's reading 173 right now. So I took the steak out at 173. I was a little late getting it out, but it looks really good. So another great way to use your wireless thermometer is in the crock pot. So I have a pork roast here, and I'm going to insert the thermometer through the middle, and I want to put this facing upwards so it's going to come out of the crock pot. You want to make sure that it stays through the middle of the meat, and you want the end to be at the thickest part. So as you can see here, it's telling me the internal temperature of the meat is 35 degrees right now. So we want to choose pork here. We want it to be medium well. Say you don't like your medium at 160. You can change this target temperature to anything you'd like by pressing and holding the mode button for 5 seconds. And it will flash, and you can then change the temperature higher or lower depending on what you choose. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 160. So if you don't want to go only by temperature, there's also a timer here. You just press the start/stop button here to either stop the timer or have it go. The timer only goes up to 99 minutes, 59 seconds, and it won't go any farther. So what's going to be so great about this is I can put this in the crock pot and carry this around with me around the house and know exactly what temperature my roast is instead of having to worry about if it's getting overdone or if I'm leaving it in there too long. So let's get this beautiful roast in the crock pot. Alright, so here's the roast with the probe sticking out the side, facing upward, coming out of the heat and going into the base. This transmitter needs to stay away from heat at all times. This wire is heat resistant, but the transmitter is not. So now I can clip this on to my clothes. I can leave it in the living room on the couch with me, and I can know what's going on with my roast all day. Love it. So we're 55 minutes in and the current temperature is 119 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the temperature down a little bit on here, since we're only an hour in and I plan on cooking this for 8 hours. So that's really nice to be able to know. Before, when I cooked a roast, I had no idea what the temperature was, so it would be getting dry and overdone. So one thing I see going on here that I think could be better, when you reach your target temperature, there's no way to get to stop beeping. If I press the stop button, it stops for just a few seconds, and it starts doing it again. So that would be really nice if you could get it to stop beeping while you're waiting for the internal temperature to go back down to what you want it at. Alright, so I'm going to do a little test here with the regular thermometer that I have. Right now, the wireless thermometer is measuring 168 degrees. Let's see what this one does. So as you can see, they're measuring just about the same, just a few points off. This pork has come out beautifully. I just want to show you a few more things about this. This is the box that it comes in, which is very nice and professional looking. You will need 4 AAA batteries that are not included to power up the device. It's clearly marked in there which way the batteries go, and 2 of the batteries go in this one. The batteries go in easily, and the backs are very secure. This base here has a flashing red light. It will flash every 30 seconds, and when it's flashing, it's syncing with this. So every 30 seconds, it syncs your temperature. This digital receiver here measures 4 by 8 inches, 2 by 5 inches, and it's 1 inch wide. And your temperature probe here is heat safe up to 420 degrees Fahrenheit or 250 degrees Celsius. And it measures 7 inches from the tip to the bend here. So it can be inserted in your meat up to 7 inches. And the whole thing from tip to the end of the wire where it plugs in here is 48 inches. It's plenty long to fit in your oven and be able to go up on the counter. So I really hope you enjoyed my review. I know I love this thing. I use it all the time. It sits on my kitchen counter. I use it for more than just cooking. I use it the timer for my kids. Thanks for watching. See you next time.